Everybody, I want to do a little midweek check-in with you just before I head out on the bike for a little bit this morning. Um, Couple things. One, the D3 When We Dead Awaken discussions in the for Hypothesis are awesome. So much good stuff going on in that forum. So if you haven't gotten to that assignment yet, or if you're a little bit behind right now, that's okay. Just get there and take a look at that. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are doing amazing. Um, Also, want to talk to you about the Dancing Through the Minefield. It's an aptly titled article, right? It is a bit of a minefield. I understand it's super duper challenging, uh, and I struggle with articles of this level. I go a little bit back and forth with it. I know it's super super challenging, but a little kind of full disclosure. I went to a community college. I transferred to Berkeley, and when I got to Berkeley, suddenly this was what I was reading. Everything that I read was of this level of Annette Kolodny. And to be honest with you, I didn't think my community college prepared me super well for that kind of material. So here I was at Berkeley trying to make it, and I didn't know how to read this kind of article. I didn't have the background or the preparation. And so with this course, since it does transfer to Berkeley, and a lot of you are going to transfer, whether it's to Cal or UC or another school, this is the type of thing that you might expect to read. So I want to make sure that you hit the ground running and you've got experience with decoding complexity like this. Okay? So kind of sorry, not sorry. It's a tough love measure. I want you to know that you're supported in this. So I put you in those small groups, and a lot of people are really have really kind of jumped into that small group discussion. Now, the instructions on that say, I just want you to write 400 total words for the entire discussion. So if your first response is, 200 words, then contribute another 200 words throughout the process, okay? Sorry about that. The dogs go a little crazy from time to time. For no reason, it turns out. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, support. Use your group mates and the annotations that I've added into that complicated article to get a sense of what's happening with it. Pick your best stab, right? She has a lot of unnecessary language in there, just a lot of examples that aren't so necessary to understand her main point. And I've kind of pointed those out in the annotations. So definitely use my annotations as that guide, okay? We are going to move on to a couple other articles, and don't worry, they're nowhere near as complicated as the Kolodny. The Kolodny is probably the most complicated thing that we're going to read all semester, okay? So work your way through it, fight through it. You'll be stronger on the coming through. You'll be stronger for it, and just take it with a grain of salt. Have fun with it, okay? Then we're going to switch to looking at concerns when it comes to literary criticism from women of color, namely Angela Davis and Bell Hooks. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing in D5 the kind of class discussion, which has already started to grow, and then look at those differences between the first set of women and the second set of women here, right? They're vastly different experiences on the American plane. And I want us to kind of identify what are those different experiences and how are they so markedly different, okay? Also, I'm in grading conferences pretty much all day, so my office hours will be taken up with grading conferences for the most part. If you still want to sign up for a grading conference, I still have some slots, I think, on Thursday and on Friday. So again, I'll put the sign up sheet below this, and you can sign up and come by and see me. Right? Other than that, just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll talk soon.